Welcome to this year's Carpool Charcha. I'm joined with the ex-coordinator, last year's coordinator. Yes, it is Saachi Dadu. We have another guest. Yeah.
I will shut the door.
We have the ex-deputy coordinator, Namrata Joshi.
Yeah.
From last year.
Yes.
And we're in Bombay. And
I flew all the way to Bombay for this interview, guys.
Did WIF sponsor you?
Unfortunately not.
I was gonna say yes, but okay, now we're not sponsoring her. But we have lots of questions. I have lots of questions I'm gonna be asking them, and we do hope it helps you in your uni year. Lots to learn about WIF, lots to learn about uni, and stay tuned. So, Saachi, how does it feel to be in Bombay?
It feels very hot and humid.
Worse than Hyderabad?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think. Yes.
Isn't Hyderabad coastal? It's not?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No?
No, it's not.
So now it's a part of Telangana.
No, but it's nice, guys. It's a pretty city.
They're not going to put this in the video. They're
Why not?
calling it a pretty city. We're in Bombay, so can we give this city a little more importance right now?
I'm calling Bombay a pretty city.
Oh, I thought you were calling Hyderabad a pretty city. Okay, so are we ready to begin?
Okay,
Saachi?
first is standard question, which is why WIF, guys?
Okay, so I think I'll go first.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. So for me, it was in first year I wanted to join a lot of societies, and then I applied to about 10-15 of them and got rejected from all of them, including WIF as team member, which was heartbreaking. But again, I tried again in second year after seeing all the work that they did in first year, and I feel like it just made you feel productive while you were having fun doing society work and socializing and meeting like-minded people. So I just felt like you felt like you're doing something bigger than just joining a society, but also just joining a society. So I think that's why WIF, and it just has so much to offer for anybody, and it's got I think 8 different teams with anything that you want to add or subtract from your experience and make it so personal to yourself. Yep. Now, why did you join?
I think when I reached university, WIF was the first place where I met like-minded people, like she said, and I think it was the first place where I found a platform to sort of express myself. And I think everyone who I met in the team back then was way more experienced in terms of everything than I was, and so I think it was just a learning experience for me, and I was really glad that WIF was the first society I joined, and it was one that I stuck by for all 3 years. So
yeah, and the position I got rejected from, she got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you all both have a long history at WIF. So 2 years or 3 years, quite still majority of your uni life. So what's been your best and worst memory at WIF?
I think best would, and I'm using worst first.
Why?
I would say best would be everything leading up to our forum in our final year, the forum where we were coordinators. I think that 1 month, Namrata, Janvi Sharma, and we met each other every day. All we did from the minute we woke up till the minute we slept was, discuss the forum. How can we make it better? What more can we do? How can we get more out of each individual on the team? And even the last week full of rehearsals. We had rehearsals going on for singing, for the dance, for the speeches, for everything. Pulling people's leg, making sure everyone knows their script by heart, eating food together, doing everything together, just to make sure that those 24 hours are as perfect as they can be. I think that's my best memory at WIF.
Namrata, worst memory?
Can't I say best?
Okay, go on.
Oh, my best memory I think was after the forum. Of
so-
course, everything.
yeah,
No,
Namrata-
I mean, everything before the forum was
Guys,
also great. but
Namrata was
can
waiting for the forum to
I
get
was
over.
No, literally,
So
after the
glad.
forum, I remember bursting into tears because I was so it was such an overwhelming feeling, because you feel like you worked so hard for something for, I wouldn't even say a year, I'd say 3 years in the making. And you see it working out the way you wanted it to, and you're doing it with people who you love. So I was very happy I had Saachi and Janvi by my side, and a team of even more wonderful people. So I was really, really happy, and I think that was my best memory, feeling all of those emotions together. So yeah, like all of what she said and what I felt at the end. So
Yeah, and we miss Sharma. Sharma,
Yeah.
we miss you.
Yeah.
we do.
Sharma,
Worst
for
memory.
context, is the other deputy coordinator, ex-deputy coordinator
Yeah.
at WIF.
So worst memory.
Yes.
Oh, my worst memory, yeah, I think would be like a night before the not a night before the forum. Also the fact that I didn't get any sleep before the forum, but I think 2 nights before the forum, the 3 of us had a really bad fight. Like, and I don't mean like a fight like, oh, haha, I'm not talking to you. It was like, haha, get out of my face. Don't ever see me again.
All 3 of us were crying.
Yeah, we were all in tears, and Sachi doesn't even cry normally, so she was
I
crying.
think
You
that-
cried?
Yeah, that was my worst as well.
Do Sachi cry?
And then the light
So
guy,
really
the
bad.
guy who got us lights for the forum also saw me cry. And then the both of them didn't even take me to see the lights. So
But the lights worked out at the forum, so I think we're all
You all are
that was
welcome.
my worst as well.
Right.
And also when I got
Also
rejected from team member.
yeah, and my other worst memory is that we invested a lot of money in walkie-talkies, but other people obviously didn't care about these walkie-talkies. I felt like it was a really, necessary investment. So, what's the best thing you learned at WIF?
The best thing I learned at work, I think I learned a lot about leadership because I was first team head and then coordinator. I learned a lot about how to manage a lot of people on your team and like different ways of thinking, different perspectives, how to listen first and then probably think and then put your opinions forward, how to what else did I learn? I learned that having faith in yourself is very important. No matter how much you think that whatever you decide is wrong or nobody agrees or it's not working out or you're not seeing the result, you just need to continuously have faith in yourself so that eventually you will see it. And I think that's what we saw on the forum day.
Yeah, and I think like other than just having faith in yourself, you also need to have faith in the people that you work with. Like it's really important to trust the other people around you because they're contributing as much as you are, if not more. And I think people management is something we all learned. We were almost like counselors to the rest of our team.
And Namrata had candle sessions in her room every time people
I feel like candles are very therapeutic. So
every time anyone needed any advice or anything had to be said to like anyone, we just asked Namrata to do it. She'd call people in her room, light some candles, make them sit, create a vibe, and then she'd talk to them.
I think it worked though. So yeah, and I also think something else I learned was that like don't underestimate yourself. If you've set a goal for yourself, don't think you can't do it. Like you should be able to like push through and make the most of it. And I think like arguing with other people or like disagreeing with somebody is like all a part of the process. So embrace that as well. Don't only embrace like the ups but also the downs. So yeah, that. And so next question. So Saachi, what's your top tip for freshers coming to university now?
Join WIF. No, but on a serious note, I feel like Warwick is one university that if you want to be an introvert, it allows you to be that. If you want to be an extrovert, it allows you to be that. If you want to be anywhere in the middle, it allows you to be who you want to be, to like experiment with different versions of yourself as well, to figure out which version of yourself you like the most and you want to keep. So I think it allows and gives you a lot of opportunity to experiment. So make the most out of it and make it very like personal. Don't compare it with anyone else's journey at Warwick.
Especially Saachi's.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm giving you all tips, but yeah, just make it personal.
Yeah, and I think these are like very emotional things, but I would say like I feel like it's very important to know how to cook when you come to university. Because
Namrata would know, huh? What have you made?
Yeah, what have you made? I've never
like
heard that you've
I've
cooked.
made chicken biryani.
Yes, by the end of it, at least I learned. She's learned nothing.
I know how to make really good pasta. I taught Saachi how to make aloo olio. It
She
gave you
did.
personality.
She
Please
did.
stop.
I make aloo olio all the time.
Yeah, because I taught her. So
Thank you.
I would say I'm like she already said the emotional bit, like prepare yourself and all of that. But I feel like you should also come with an open mind because it is like I won't say like a cultural shock, like it's a cultural shock in a good way. So prepare yourself for that. But also learn to like cook, learn to speak to new people. Don't be like stuck in your little shell, and go out there, like put yourself out there because that's what everyone does and you don't want to be missing out. So yeah, I would say that's my top tip.
And go out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Top tips for freshers aiming to join WIF.
I shouldn't be giving them tips. I'm
Why?
a team member.
Oh yeah,
Why don't
that's
you go
true.
first?
Sorry, Saachi, you're not in your capabilities to answer this.
Team
You're
member,
not
I
worthy.
can't tell you. When you want to apply for coordinator, you come to me.
I think the best tip for those applying to WIF would be like, can I just be really like cheap and say that you can find out all the interview questions from somebody else who's gone for the interview before you,
She's a cheater,
and that's the best
guys.
way to
Yup.
be prepared.
I would say
But
don't
you can
think
cut
you're
this
already
also.
gonna like get it,
Yeah.
because I went with that confidence and I didn't go get it and I cried after that. But
Just be very honest in your interview. Like I can tell you like for sure. So when I was applying to the talks team, I was asked who is one speaker you would invite. I said I would want to invite my friend's mom because she's like, you know, she's been a cancer survivor's mom. So it was something as simple for me saying that, you know, you can invite a regular person instead of having to invite like a celebrity. But that was very honest of me. I didn't have like a name like Ratan Tata to say or something like that. But yeah, that's what I would say. Just be honest and be real.
and maybe like just like skim through their website or something and just know what they
Their
do, because you
website?
don't want to like
Our website.
okay, so yeah, just know what the society does, because that's good for any society. You don't want to go into an interview and you know not know what they do.
Yeah, because we've also taken interviews where somebody asked us at the end, like, what is WIF?
Yeah.
And please don't call it WIF,
It's
like it's
WIF.
WIF. So, yeah, you should
Um,
know what WIF is. Okay, fave spot on campus.
Okay, like we had very limited time on campus, so we don't have like really good memories, and at least I don't
You don't have
a lot
good
of
memories on campus?
A lot of memories on campus. But
wonder
I
why.
think my fave spot at one point was, I think the Nero and Sports Hub and like the entire area there, and like
that side of campus, like what? Saachi and I are different people.
yeah, so the Nero at the Sports Hub and like you know the entire area outside the pool and stuff. I think it's a really good seating area. You can go work there, have your coffee there. It's nice. It's a pretty area.
I think my favorite spot on campus changed every year.
It was a room in Claycroft where she cried
year,
every day.
Yeah, in first year was probably Claycroft because I used to love being in my room. And then in second year was just the Piazza because I barely like got to visit campus anyway. So whenever I did, I would like to be at the Piazza. And I think third year was like the library, but also the bus interchange because I love the feeling of like working and like going home, and I used to only feel that at the bus interchange. So I used to love going home, as you can see. So I would say, yeah, these were my favorite
At one
spots.
point, I was also obsessed with the Oculus because of Sharma, because she just always called us there.
Oculus, yeah.
Oh,
and that's
yeah,
also where we had our fight, the
Yeah.
fight that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That's also where we had our forum. So.
Oh yeah.
Not
Start. So what's your favorite spot off campus?
It's ProCaf. It's a cafe outside Union where I lived for 2 years.
She didn't live outside. She lived in Union.
Yeah, in Union. and
ProCaf is outside
Union
Union.
was ProCaf. It's a very pretty cafe where I went every day to get coffee. Yeah.
That's
Which you also
expensive.
spilled every day. Yeah. Saachi would spill it every day.
No.
Yes.
What a lie.
But okay, my favorite spot was, I think, I just loved like the walk from Station House to Royal Pump Rooms and maybe Viali's.
I thought you were gonna say neon.
Ew, that place gives me PTSD. I don't want to go there again. But
Like
Neon the
Sharma
club.
would say smack for
Oh,
sure.
Sharma
yeah,
would
yeah.
say smack for sure. I would really not say smack or neon. I'm
Both
not
are
into that
clubs
kind of
in
stuff.
Leamington, guys. You all will have a gala time there, I must say. Hmm.
Yeah. What has been your biggest learning at university?
Why don't you start now?
She's like, learning?
How many learners?
Saachi learned how to smile by the end of 3 years. I think the
Oh.
first time I met her, she's like, and then the last time I met her, she's like, you know, it like increased a bit. I think it was like you should really think before choosing your course at Warwick. So I feel like you shouldn't
Damn.
just like pick things that sound fancy. But no, on a very serious note, I think to be able to like adapt to change at university all throughout, like you move from, you know, you're leaving home, you're coming to university, you're leaving campus accommodation, you're moving off campus, you're living with like a family of 4 or 5 at home, and then you start living with like 8 strangers. So it can be sort of overwhelming. So I think being ready to adapt to change is very important, and you know, embracing the change in a positive way. Like it can make you homesick, it can make you anxious, it can make you want to cry all the time, but I think giving yourself a chance and really looking for the best, even in what you think might be the worst, is a good thing to do. So yeah.
Yeah. True.
Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was my deep answer.
Yeah. Can I just say same? But no, I would say also something that you learn when you're in university is that again, like Namrata said, you have so much support back home, but when you're there, even though you have friends, you really need to like learn to be comfortable with yourself and to be there for yourself no matter what, because no matter how much you have that, you know, moral support from your friends and stuff, at the end of the day you are there in your room, you know, talking to yourself. So you need to like get that self-talk right. So I feel like you really need to just learn to be there for yourself and learn to be happy in your own company, and also, I don't know, enjoy that independent life, that adulting life that you're going through, that transformation that you're going through. You really have to like learn to enjoy it.
What was your favorite food spot in and around you?
You don't eat so much in university. You just
That's
hungry
a
all the
lie.
time.
Yeah, what
You
the
eat
hell?
all
One
the
second.
time,
but I don't
Namrata,
know.
you ate a lot of chocolate
Yeah.
during every single session of ours.
Oh, fake
Yeah, okay, so I will tell you what
okay,
to buy.
okay.
I have it in my bag just in case anybody wants to see.
What?
What do you have?
My wafers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Oh, these.
this is the best
Buy
thing
this.
you can buy
Yeah.
at on campus.
And the
like,
Thai chili chips.
okay, now I'm gonna give you guys like a list of restaurants because I was given like a really good list of restaurants.
Before that, guys, check our survival guide. Everything's on that as well.
Yeah.
Listen to the survivors and maybe then you'll understand better. But on campus, I'm really sorry. I think there's nothing to eat.
No,
Yeah,
dirty
not
duck
like
is good.
good food. Like
I
no,
don't know.
dirty duck you can have once, twice, not more.
Yeah,
It's good food.
it's alright. But I think when you go to Leamington, you must go to Thai Elephant. Okay.
And stay at the Union.
Union. So you must go to Thai Elephant, Viali's, Giggling Squid, Sizzlers. Although everyone will say Five Rivers is better.
Maharaja.
Sizzlers, Maharaja. These are really
Dwarka
good
Mai.
restaurants.
Yeah,
Gusto
I said
Rico is really nice as well. Libertine for the best burgers ever.
Not for
And every
vegetarians.
day you should pick up. No, it's good. Every day you should pick up this packet to feel happy and motivated in life, because every day of the forum, the three of us used to eat. I used to eat like 2 packets a day.
4.
Yeah.
I had half.
We got this and
Yeah.
we got a packet of Thai chili chips from no, not
From
Co-op.
Roots.
From Roots.
It's the
every
best
day.
investment of your life on a daily basis.
Yeah,
Makes you
and-
fat, but it's fine, I guess. So, what has been your favorite team at WIF?
Makre.
I
Because
think for me, it's been the coordinator team, but thanks, Saachi.
Yeah, Saachi.
And
Saachi
coordinator
fought.
also.
Also.
Tough
They fought a
Coordinator
lot,
was
guys. They
always
fought a
my
lot.
favorite
No,
team.
we fought once, guys. But no, just
Lies.
because I feel like throughout, even when I was a coordinator, I worked so much as like a marketing person in the society that I just relate the most to the marketing team.
No, I mean, I always loved the talks team because I feel like
Yeah, and I'm just like prejudiced to say dogs.
no, but I always like loved what the talks team did, even in my first year. What?
Because I also like Talks team.
Oh, I thought it was like,
No,
like,
no. My favorite team's Ops. Always.
yeah, I feel like it's always the team you move on from is always your favorite team. So Sharma would say ops, like she
Yeah,
would never say
Sharma is
anything else.
obsessed with operations.
But that doesn't mean we didn't love the other teams. You know,
So
it's
no
like when you have
takers
children, you always
for-
love all the children equally. You can never love like one child more. Although sometimes I feel like parents do.
Also, Careers team is our
Yeah,
team.
Careers was
We
like the
introduced
child that we gave
Careers.
birth to.
Yeah.
And very like high pressure birth. I'm not joking. Like very stressful and but a great experience.
Yeah,
and I
so
think
we love
Careers
all
did very well.
teams.
Yeah. So who has been your favorite speaker at WIF so far?
I think it's very tough to choose because especially this year we had such great speakers, whether it was Kabir Khan or Rahul Dua, Amish Tripathi, or even I think but Kamal Hoti's speech really moved the audience. I feel
Yeah.
like it was, people got emotional because it was so personal and she spoke so well. Yeah, I think Kamal Hoti's would be my favorite. Now what about you?
I think because I got to experience 3 forums, I had like a favorite speaker each time. In first year I would say it was
What a flex.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No, you attended all 3 forums as well. You could have said it, you know. But I think T.N. Manoharan in the first year was really good because his talk was very insightful and like something very different, like a different approach brought to the table. And in second year, I would say it was Shashank Khaitan.
What about Kapil Dev? Kapil Dev. Guys, you should go back to the YouTube videos and watch Kapil Dev's speech.
But I love Shashank Khaitan because he promised he would offer me a movie. Just kidding. But no, because I feel like he had a lot to say about how the Bollywood industry had to deal with the pandemic and how, like, he spoke a lot about the shift from like cinema to online platforms, which I found really interesting. And then last year, like she said, Kamal Hoti, OBE. So Dr. Kamal Hoti was the best speaker in my opinion because, yeah, like not only was she like very motivational and inspiring, but also very real to speak to because we got to speak to her one-on-one. She was very kind when it came to offering genuine advice to people as young as us, and you know, at a point where anything she says to us would add so much value to us, and we had really nothing to offer to her in return, but she was very kind and very supportive. And yeah, I think even the work that her foundation does is really inspiring.
And I think she's a very humble individual also. Like, just generally her character is very
Yeah, and even to like be able to have regular conversations with Kabir Khan was like great, like even before his talk and after, because he stayed back for networking and was there throughout the forum, and then even before that had lunch with us. So I think that was an experience as well.
Yeah, I think Kabir Khan's own family, for that matter, they were very involved, so it felt very nice to like have them host them.
And if you're wondering what the networking session is, after the forum we usually have 3, 4, 5 speakers maybe who stay back and like talk to you all individually, you know, one-to-one basis. Any questions you have, like, it's more like a conversation rather than them giving a speech. So I think that's something you should look out for at the forum next year as well. The Bluetooth. Who's one person that you can call right now from WIF who you know would pick up your call?
Sharma.
No, you have to call them.
Sharma is in London, so we can't call him.
Oh, I would call Jay.
Okay.
And I was gonna say it without you like whispering in my ears also. Should I call him?
I thought it's like a team effort.
Okay, and we have to say...
And he has to pick up.
He has to say, hey, no, he has to say, hey, WIF, it's me.
Yeah, whatever.
I really thought Jay would pick up my phone, but...
Saachi, order. You have to call someone.
Okay.
Who are you calling?
If she calls Jay and he picks up...
By the way,
phone,
Jay is this year's head of marketing and co-head of marketing and design.
I'm gonna be so
Who are you calling?
Dude, I WhatsApp called him. I WhatsApp video called him, like, and it said...
Oh, sorry, that's his UK number.
Yeah, so that's why I WhatsApp called him, and he didn't pick up. And
Hey, Posh. Red color. It's gone.
if he
Jay,
picks up
please.
her phone, I'll just be very home, I guess. No. He didn't pick up.
Now, my second attempt.
Okay, now
is
actual
the
attempt.
Current coordinator.
Jinx, black magic. You can't speak.
The current coordinator, Nirmit
He
Dalmia.
better answer the call now.
Dude, he's seeing a video call from you. No one would answer that call.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Oh!
Say hi to WIF. Say hi to WIF.
We're just like the discounted version of Coffee with Karan.
Yeah. Yeah, Nirmit, you have to say hi, WIF, it's me.
And tell us what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're on Mumbai with Mikaeel. You guys have such good light on your face. Whereas me, like, I'm trying to first of all see it without my glasses, which is already so hard. And then whatever little I see, that's why I couldn't even see my earrings missing. Okay, so I'm done with everything that I was given to ask. So,
Right. How much do you rate this interview out of 10?
I would say a good 7.
Ouch. Where's the 3 gone?
Mikael's logistical issues, and then my phone
I was
fell,
late,
and then
sorry.
nobody cared about my phone, and he was late also. Yeah, and then the lighting is off.
Namrata, what about you?
I think it was a 10. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Why should
I was trying to be a Mikael because he shared on our interview, Namrata.
Oh.
Oh, but it's
No, but
fine.
I had a good time.
Yeah, bro.
Other than the fact
Just
that I
being
lost
honest,
my
that
earring.
Yes, me too. Good to be back on the feed.
How much do you rate the drive?
The drive.
Drive was quite nice. Saw a lot of Bombay.
6.
Dessert was very nice.
Oh, thank you.
145.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so happy
Oh yeah,
to hear
we
that.
took a pit stop in the middle. We went to 145 and we
Yeah,
had
that
a
was
good
very
amount
nice.
of food.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that brings us to the end of Carpool Charcha this year. I hope you all have learned a lot, understood the basics and the details of WIF. And I hope this has, in certain way, pushed you to join the society also as a member or as an executive member. But yes, we do hope to see you all very soon. And feel free to check us out on all our socials. Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, website, and YouTube as well. Do share this video with all your friends coming to Warwick. And yeah, we'll see you soon and take care.